Warm welcome at Energy On, that channel where everything revolves around your energy. I'm Cornelia Kavan and I'm so happy that you're joining me today in my world of energy. I don't know if you have noticed, but lately I have been told that my voice is much deeper and also clearer. And today in this episode I would love to share the story behind this. And this started a couple of weeks ago, one morning when I really woke up and I had a real big lump in my throat. In German you would say ein Frosch im Hals. And I really tried to clear my throat, but it didn't go away. So I decided to look closer what's behind this situation. And so I closed my eyes and I really mentally went into my throat and just waited what happened. And then all of a sudden there was this sentence, and it was very strong, and it said, I'm not allowed to say what I want. I'm not allowed to say what I feel. Okay, so then I waited, and all of a sudden I saw a picture. And in this picture I was standing in front of my mom, and it was a little movie actually, it was not a picture, and I wanted to go outside to meet my friends as I promised, and for some reason my mom didn't allow it, and we were arguing about it, and she said, no, you're not allowed to go outside, you have to stay inside. And I said, no, I don't, and I don't want to do that. And then she slapped me in my face. And I was so shocked, I was really paralyzed, because as far as, and even now if I think back, I couldn't remember she ever slapped me. I also couldn't remember this situation. And so I couldn't speak anymore at that moment, and I was really shocked. So I really looked deeper in this situation, and I could really feel all this pain and I had at that moment. It was not just being slapped, I've just betrayed, and there were so many feelings coming up, and there was a lot of sorrow and also grief, and I looked deeper, and then also anger. So I really, for a short moment, I freed this emotion. They were really kind of stored in my body, and so I freed them, I let them flow through my body and let them go. And I really healed the situation, and I also forgave my mom, because I can understand that there must have happened something before. Maybe she was stressed or she had a very bad day herself. So, because normally she didn't react like this. And in a way I felt so much lighter and relieved after I really looked into this situation and I healed it. And after that I really noticed some changes in my life. First of all, when I reflected on the situation, I could really, it totally made sense to me, because when I look back, I always had difficulties to express my feelings, and also, it was difficult for me sometimes to really say what I want. And most of the time I did it in a kind of a subtle way, thinking people know what I actually want. And if it didn't happen, then for some reason, then I really, it burst out of me. And of course, people didn't understand why I was reacting this way. And then I achieved exactly the opposite of that, what I really wanted to. So what I've noticed after I have looked into the situation, as I said, first thing, my lump in my throat was gone, and also my voice is much deeper now, and it's much easier for me now to really express what I feel, and even more important, what I want to do and what I don't want to do. And that was always very difficult for me, and it's much easier and now, and I also feel much lighter. It's more joy, and it's easier and simpler. So I can only recommend you, whenever you feel it can be a pain, or you have a picture from your childhood in your head, that you really look closer, that you go into it, that you check out the situation, and don't be worried about the pain or the feelings that might come up, because it's emotion. Feelings, they just want to flow through our body, they're part of our life. But if they're just too big and we can't handle them, then we hang on them, or we store them somewhere in our body, and that can really cause problems. And if they want to release, then they just show it, because then we get pain in this area. So if you get that, then really just sit down, close your eyes, and just kind of feel inside what's coming, what your body and wants to show you. And then most of the time you get, as I did, belief or sentence, or even get a picture, and then really look closer, and don't be afraid of going for a short time into these feelings, because of course we don't want to feel anger, or we don't feel sorrow or grief, but they just want to be released, and it's for a short time. And if you think about it, sometimes we're carrying these emotions for a long time with us. So isn't it much easier and better to feel them for 1 or 2 minutes, and then they are gone, and you feel relieved and released? So, and then you just heal it, and if there are some other people that are involved in the situation, please forgive them, and and then see how things change. And I also saw that in my life things really changed. All of a sudden people came back into my life or called me, and because at the moment we are moving, and some of them, they were just out of the blue, were calling me and offering, I've heard you're moving, if you need any support, or just give me a ring, and I come over and help you packing. And so even without saying something, my energy changed, and pulled people back in my life. And that was really a very great experience. And so if you want to go deeper into the situation, I'm also offering consultations, and we can look into your situation individually. Or I'm also planning on offering a course in September about this topic, where you really learn how to look into your side, to release these issues, these emotions, and then, in a way, change the energy and change your life. So if you want to know more about it, then stay tuned. I keep you posted. I hope I got your interest and you taking out a little bit of this episode. For me, it changed my life, and maybe it's gonna change yours as well. Try it out, experiment with it, and also, yeah, leave me a comment below this video how it worked for you. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you and wish you all the best. Lots of energy. Energy on. Your Cornelia.